It's Positively Muskegon, Andy O'Reilly today in a very exclusive upstairs interview at the Fruitport Eagles. I've got Sherry Frankhouse and Janet Bisson. I knew it was Bisson. I got that part right. And so excuse me, ladies. Thanks for having me out.
Thank you.
First of all, tell me about the Eagles Club and tell me what the club's all about.
Well, it's a membership club.
Okay.
That you have to be initiated into. But
Ooh, what's the initiation?
we can't tell you.
Oh.
We cannot tell you. It's a big secret.
Oh,
but
very
anyway,
good.
once you're in, it's volunteer-based and nonprofit. So
Okay.
everything we make, we have to give back.
Okay.
Or we put into the club to improve the club or whatever. I've been a member, I believe, for almost 15 years. I don't know about you.
I've probably been a member, I'm going to guess 7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years?
Yeah.
So it's worthwhile. And I mean, it's a fraternal order. I know that.
Correct.
What do you guys focus on charity-wise?
I believe the biggest one as from the nationwide Eagles, I believe, is juvenile diabetes, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken. We have a big hospital, actually, that
Really?
was built. I'm not sure exactly where. Do you know?
It's over by Memphis.
Okay.
Oh, by Memphis,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, yeah. So anyway,
She
big
refused to
hospital.
be on camera. She's sitting right over there. If I had a...
She's my note taker over there. But anyway, so there's a big hospital for juvenile diabetes, and that's where a majority of the money goes. But then we also do other stuff. We'll get requests in the mail for 4-H stuff or stuff going on at schools or whatever, and then we kind of decide if we can help or can't help, and
Go from
most of
there.
the time we send a check.
Yeah? Well, that's a great thing.
Yeah, we're a family club and we also have a lot of kids things going on here. Kids parties for Easter, Halloween, Christmas, you name it, we do a lot of things with the kids too.
And that's important too. I mean, to get the family aspect in because, you know, I was a member of the Moose for the longest time, and you know, my wife's an Eagle. You know, she joined up in the Eagles Club, and a lot of people stop and just think, all right, we're going to the Eagles. We're going to get cheap beer. We're going to get decent people that like to have a good time and save a few bucks, and not out paying $8 a piece for a draft and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes too.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's an important part of what you guys do. The reason I wanted to get together and expose people to the Eagles. What does it take to become an Eagle?
You have to fill out a membership application, and
Okay.
you have to be sponsored by
Somebody.
by two actually. Two. You have to have your main sponsor and then a secondary sponsor.
Really?
Yeah. And then once your application is submitted, your name is brought across the floor for vote, and if you're not blackballed, which doesn't happen very often,
I'd manage.
Then-
I'd find a way to get thrown out.
and then you get initiated. So from
And what goes on in the initiation?
there's some
Okay.
readings that we go through,
Yeah.
like, because it's, we
It's not the
talk
spanking machine or
no,
anything? Nothing
no,
like that?
no. There's home. There's our called, like our.
Just an initiation.
It is. It's kind of
I got it out of
serious.
there, though,
It's
didn't
kind
I?
of serious. It really is.
Yeah.
There's some prayer.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to shrug that off. That's
no,
okay.
No.
You guys are specifically putting together an event through the Fruitport Eagles that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
Yes.
And we're coming up on that time of the year when it's going to get cold and kids are going to be without. And talk about this fundraiser you have coming up.
Go ahead.
Well, we have a women's casino trip to Little River Casino on November 19th. We are leaving Muskegon at 5 p.m.
Okay.
and we will arrive up there around 7. We're there 4 hours. We leave there and we'll arrive back home at about 1 a.m. The cost of that is $35, of which each participant will get $15 in credit back at the casino. And we'll have a lot of raffles and games and a lot of fundraising that goes on in the bus. You can bring your own cooler, have fun. You'll have a designated driver to get you there and back.
So it's basically women behaving badly on the way to the casino.
Yeah, kind of.
They
yeah.
can.
It's a good time. Yes.
It is a good time.
And it is, like you mentioned, it is a women's only trip. This one, we do another one in the spring that we open up to the male gender as
Sure.
well. But it was kind of and started because a lot of women's husbands are gone hunting this time of the
That
year,
makes
so
sense, yeah.
it gives us an opportunity to get together and
Go on, have a
have
good
some
time.
camaraderie and have a good time. Yeah.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. Well, is that offer still out there for me to be the only guy on the bus?
Oh, I don't, did you offer him that?
She did.
I did.
I wouldn't be
Well,
there.
actually-
No, I couldn't be there.
Actually, we do have a driver, and that's usually a
A male, yeah. So we got that covered. We got that covered.
Well,
Yeah.
perfect. I wish him the best.
Yeah.
There was something you wanted to say?
What we do with the money after we
Yeah, 'cause
have
it's
this
what we're here about.
fundraiser, right, is we have went to some of the local schools and we've asked for families with children in need, and we're going to provide winter clothing for those
Very cool.
children. So hopefully, no one's going to get left out in the cold this year.
I'll tell you, and everybody thinks that poor people are in certain neighborhoods and stuff like that, and that's
No,
not the case.
they're
everywhere.
everywhere.
They're
Yeah.
everywhere where
Yeah.
people can't make ends meet, and try as they might. You know, it's good to know that there are people out there that are willing to find a way that's going to be a good time for the participants, and B,
Right.
have a secondary benefit after the fact as well, like you guys are for the Eagles. So it's
We're
really-
excited. We've done some other stuff the first couple years that we did this, and this idea was new this year with the warm, cold weather clothing. So, kind of hoping if it goes as well as we plan, that maybe this will just become instead of changing all the time, we might just stick with this.
Stick with this.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go wrong. Everything you need: fun, party, casino, designated driver, poor guy on the bus.
And the kids win.
Hey, let's say somebody wanted to, just as we wrap things up, let's say I want to become an Eagle. Do I just stop in here and ask?
You do.
That's
You
it?
Ask the bartender for an application, and normally there's enough members in the club that you can get your sponsorship before you even leave.
Somebody will recognize you. We're not that big of a town.
You know what? They don't even really have to know you. They
Really?
just want to have nice people in the club.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Very good. It's Fruitport Eagles. Make sure you get all the details here on Positively Muskegon. Jump on that bus. Have a good time. Sherry? No.
Janet.
Why do I keep saying Sherry? I am terrible at this. That's you. And Sherry, thank you so much, you
Thank
guys.
you.
And
Thank you.
keep up the good work. It's nice to know a little bit more about what the Eagles are, and all the details will be right here.
Thank you.
On Positively Muskegon.